Hey everyone, and welcome back. I'm Kaylin, and you guys did it. You reached day 30 of the 30-day Pilates journey, finding your center. So today is the day. So today we are going to just do a full body Pilates refresh where we kind of take everything we've learned and pull it all together into an awesome full body Pilates workout. So what I want you to think about in this workout is where you started and where you have come to from the beginning to the end of this series. So hopefully you're feeling the difference, feeling more centered, not only through here, but also just overall, taking knowing that you've taken some time for yourself throughout these 30 days to focus on you and do something for you that hopefully makes you feel good, not only in mind, but also in body. So would love to hear how it went for you. So make sure after this to leave a comment below and let me know what you guys thought. So without further ado, let's get on with our final workout of the series. So go ahead and come to lay on your back. And we're gonna start first with our pelvic rocking. So we're just gonna kind of warm up the lower back and start to warm up the abdominals here. So go ahead and bring your arms down by your sides. Have your feet on the mat, your legs are in parallel. I'm gonna take a nice deep inhale here. And then exhale, you're gonna flatten your low back into the mat as you lift your pelvis off. Just that lower part of the pelvis. Good. Inhale as you come back to neutral. And then exhale, round. Good. Inhale to neutral. Good. Exhale, pull the belly down. Start to deepen, engage the core. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Good. Hopefully too, the breath in conjunction with the movement has started to feel more in connection. So hopefully you're not thinking about it as much, but just keeping that breath flowing, really connecting that breath with movement, and that's all helps in engaging that core center. So hopefully you have experienced that as well. So let's start now into our full bridging here. So go ahead and take a deep inhale. Exhale, start to roll through your spine. We're gonna do that rolling bridge as we lift up. Good, inhaling at the top. Exhale, lower, lower, and release. Good, inhale. Exhale, roll it up. Keep those legs in parallel. And then exhale, roll it down. And release. Good, you've got two more just like that. Keeping all four corners of your feet grounded into your mat, rooting down. Good, and release. And last one, we're gonna stay lifted here at the top. Good, so find this pelvic stability here, right? Glutes are engaged. We're gonna start to do our marching. So we're gonna start to take this right leg up without tilting or twisting the pelvis. And then we place it back down. And then left leg comes up to tabletop. And then we place it down. And then right, lower, and left. Good, right, and left. Good, two more. Good, go ahead and place that left foot down. Bring the right leg to tabletop, hold that there. You're gonna do toe taps here. Right foot taps down and lift up, tap, lift. Good, lower, lift. Last two. Last one. Good. Go ahead and extend that leg up to the sky. And then we do little pulses with the hips. Good, to really engage that left glute. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, place that foot down. Good, transferring your weight to that right leg. Left leg comes to tabletop. We tap and lift. Good, tap, lift. Last 3, 2, last one. Get extended up to the sky. Hold here. Little pulses now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bend that knee in. Place the foot down. and then lower the spine all the way down. All right, bring your legs into tabletop now. Go ahead and bring the arms up to the sky. Moving into our ab curls here, taking your inhale, exhale, lift up, head, neck, and chest. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And lower. And lift. Good, let's do 3 more. 3. Last 2. Good, feeling those abs here. Last one, lift and hold. Moving into single leg stretch. Right leg pulls in, left leg out. And then we switch. Switch. Good. Let's do 3, 2, and last one. Good. Keep both knees pulling in. Keep your head lifted if you can. Double leg stretch. Inhale, arms and legs reach out. Exhale, bring it all the way back in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, in. Inhale. Exhale. Don't let that low back arch off the mat. Everything engaged. 2 more. Last one. Good. Lower everything all the way down. Moving into our single leg circles. So keep either the left knee bent for a beginner modification, or for more challenge, extend it out onto the floor with the foot flexed. You're gonna grab your hand on behind your right leg, pull that leg into your chest, extend that leg up to the sky. Just point and flex that ankle here, just to start to open up the back of that leg. Good, a couple more. So we're gonna just do small single leg circles. So we wanna focus on this pelvic stability with this one. So bring your arms down by your sides, find that neutral spine. And you start to bring the leg across the body, down, around, and up. So again, small circles here. These are not gonna be big. Good, across, down, around, and lift. Across, and lift. 2 more this direction. Last one. Good, and then we reverse. So you're not feeling anything else moving except for that leg in the hip socket. So if your hips and pelvis are shaking side to side, make your circle smaller. Good, let's do 1 more. Good, and then go ahead and bend the leg in, send it to the floor. Let's go ahead and switch the other leg. So start to bring your hands behind your left leg now. Send it up to the sky. Start to point and flex that ankle. If you have your right leg straight on the mat, flex through that ankle as well, finding more stability and rooting into that stabilizing leg. Good, now point the toe of that left foot. Bring your arms down by your sides. We're gonna start again those little circles here. Good. And this is all about that pelvic stability, all about that control. Last 2. Last one. Go ahead and reverse. This exercise is always so much harder than it looks. It's really hard to do this correctly without shifting that pelvis around. Good, last one. Good, and then bend that knee in. Awesome, and then take both legs into your chest. Rock yourself up to a seated position. And you're gonna start sitting here with your feet on the mat, knees are bent. We're gonna start with our seated half roll down. So here we're working on that spinal mobility and those abdominals. So arms are gonna come forward, shoulders down, spine tall. Take your inhale. Exhale as we scoop into that C curve, so really deepen into your core. And then we reverse it as we come back up, so we're not coming down to the mat fully. And then we exhale as we scoop. Good, and again, round, lift. Good, scoop. So it's a C curve from your crown of your head to your pelvis. You're making that beautiful C shape when you come back. Let's do 3 more. 3. Last 2. And last one, stay in the C curve here. Good, lift up with those upper abs as you pulse, pulse. Good, lift, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, roll all the way back up to seated. All right, we're gonna add some rotation now. So we're gonna scoot back, hold the scoop here. We're gonna inhale as we open, left arm out back behind you. Exhale, pull it back into center. Good, switch to your right and back into center. Good, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more set, inhale, exhale, last one. Good, exhale. And then this time, go ahead and roll all the way down onto your back. Now go ahead and bring both legs up to tabletop. We're moving into single straight leg stretch. So extending out both legs up to the sky. We're gonna lift up into the ab curl, hands behind the right leg, reach the left leg long. And then we switch, switch. So right, we've done all these exercises before in this 30 days. So hopefully they're feeling different. They're feeling stronger. You're feeling like you can move these legs and they're a little bit lighter because you're stronger in your center. Last set. And keep your core lifted, arms down by your sides, double leg lower lift. Inhale out, exhale, lift up. Good, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good, keep that core engaged. Don't arch your spine. Last two. Last one. Good, this time bend the knees in, lower the head down. Moving into our crisscross, hands coming behind the head. Good, go ahead and lift up into your ab curl. Good, and we twist, twist. So start to move a little bit faster today. See how fast you can move while keeping the pelvis steady. And the elbows wide as you twist and rotate. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring everything in. All right, go ahead and rock yourself up to seated. We're gonna move into our side lying legs. We're gonna do these on our forearm today. So just a little bit more challenge to stay lifted in the underside of the body. So if this is not good, feel free to go ahead and bring yourself all the way to the mat. Otherwise, you're gonna stack hips and shoulders, right? Keep the core in, and you can bend this bottom leg. Now press yourself away from your mat here, right? Engaging through that shoulder. Then you're gonna start to lift and lower this top leg. Good. And lift. And now as you lift, are you tilting the hips backwards? If you are, see if you can restack them and then feel the difference in those muscles. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good, keep it at hip height, flex your ankle. We kick forward, point, pull it back. Good, kick, and back. Good, pelvis. Stay still, so do the ribs and the torso. Good, kick, and back. 3 more, 3. Last 2. Last 1. Good, bend the knees. This time pull them up just a little bit. We're gonna do our clamming here. Now, again, stay lifted, keep the feet together. I'm gonna lift my feet up and hold them there. So use that variation if you'd like. And then you're gonna lift and lower this top leg. Good, lift and lift. That's it. Good, really feeling those glutes now. Don't forget about the upper body. Stay lifted, stay engaged. Good, you have 2 more. 2 and 1. Good. All right, now to come to the other side, we're gonna go ahead and sit up. Start to sweep your legs forward until you're in a teaser, right? So maybe it's bent knee, maybe it's straight legs, wherever you're at. Just hold it here for 3, 2, 1, and then bend the knees. Go ahead and switch them over to the other side. And then we're gonna set up on this side. So, hips and shoulders stacked, and stay lifted, that bottom part of your upper body. And then we start to lift and lower here. Good lift. Again, feel free to come fully down onto that side, just like we do a lot of our side lying leg work. But again, this is gonna provide more of that challenge for your center. Good, right, using all of those pieces that we've worked on. Last 2, last 1, good. Lift up, hold at hip height, flex the ankle, we kick forward, we point, pull back. Good, kick, and bring it back. Again, pelvis, ribs are not shifting. Good, kick, and bring it back. 3 more, 3. Last 2. Last 1. Good, now holding here. Oh, actually bring the feet together, clamming. So again, stay lifted. Lift the feet if you did on the other side, and we lift and lower. Good, lift, lower, lift, lower. This exercise is simple, but very effective at engaging your glutes, especially if you're not rotating that pelvis. Good, last 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring the legs back down. We're gonna come back to the other side for some mermaid work, but I want you to find that teaser again as you come up. Again, extend the legs or bend the knees. Whichever works for you, hold for 3, 2, 1. Good, switch your legs to the other side. All right, we're gonna set up for our mermaid in our Z-sit position. If you've done this series, you know that you can always bring the legs here if that's more comfortable for your hips and your knees. All right, so setting up, arms out to the sides to a T, sitting up nice and tall. Go ahead and start to bend as you reach up and over. Good, up through center to the other side. So just our beautiful mermaid, this flowing motion from one side to the next. Staying lifted, so you're always thinking of lifting up and out of the pelvis, right? Up and out of the waistline as you switch and as you reach over. Let's do one more each side. Good, and then come all the way up. Now, we're gonna do a seated twist. We have done this in one of the workouts. I'm gonna show you the variation or the modification. If you can't do what we're gonna be coming up to do, this is what I want you to do instead. You'll lift your hips, bring your arm up. Good, bring it under, up, and then you'll come back down, okay? So it's that side plank with that rotation. If you wanna join me with the seated twist, you're gonna have this top knee up and hand down. You're gonna start to lift up. As you do so, you're gonna straighten your legs, lift your hips, bring that top arm under the body as you twist, reach it under. Good, and then you lower back down. And then we do that again, lift up. Good, lift the hips, twist and reach. Good, keep the shoulder pulling down with that grounded hand. Good, you've got 2 more. Lift. That's it. And we've got 1 more, lift up. Good, twist. And bring it all the way down. All right, we get to do that all on the other side, but we're gonna do a teaser to get there. So go ahead and swing your legs back forward. Set up for your teaser. Bend your straight legs, hold here for 3, 2, 1. Good, bend the knees. Switch to the other side. Oh, we're going to that Z-sit position first. So let's start with that. Hopefully those teasers are feeling stronger as well after all this. All right, sitting up tall. Go ahead and find this beautiful side stretch. Good, lifting up and over. Good, through center. Again, growing tall in your waistline. right? Before you come up and over. Good. Couple more each side. I think you guys know this is one of my favorite side stretches. Feels so good. Awesome. Last counter stretch, other side. Good, go ahead and bring it back to center. Now you're gonna either do that plank with a twist or this seated twist. All right, other hand down. When you're ready, start to press down into that shoulder, lift up, lift those hips, twist that arm under, and then we lower back down. Good, exhale, twist and reach. Good, and lower. You guys have two more. Exhale. And lower. Last one. And lower, bringing it all the way down. All right, now come into all fours now. I'm just gonna roll through your cat and cow first. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Start to take your inhale as you lift. And then exhale to round. Good, inhale. Exhale. Last one. Good, exhale. All right, so keeping your hands here, you're gonna start to lift that right leg so that it's straight out behind you. Yep. And you're gonna keep your belly pulling in, right? Everything's stable, everything's neutral. We're gonna start to pulse that leg. Good. Little pulses. So you're engaging the glute, not moving the spine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, hold here. Now, I want you to bend the knee. All right, now keep the knee bent, keep the spine long and straight. You're gonna take that leg and you're gonna reach the toe towards the sky as you lift the knee. Good, lower it back down, and then we lift it up. Good, so this is a little bit more challenging to keep the stability in the upper body, right? Especially as that leg lifts, you're gonna wanna round that spine, so do what you can to use the glute and not the spine to do that work. Last 3, 2, last one. Good, lift, hold, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, lower that leg all the way down. All right, switching to your other side. So shoulders down, core in, reach that leg back. Good, make sure the hip bone is facing towards the floor, belly in, little pulses. Not necessarily pulses, but just little lifts. Also check in where your head is at. Make sure it's not dripping or dropping down, but that the back of your head is staying lifted in line with your spine. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, now bend the knee, bring it under the body. Keep the spine long, and then we lift that leg up. Good, and reach. And lift. Good. Engage that glute. Good, you've got 3 more. 3, 2, last one, lift and hold, little pulses now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower all the way down. All right, now come down to your forearms and keeping your shoulders over your elbows. See if you can keep your hands apart the same width as your shoulders. So if you tend to kind of bring your hands forward and together so that your arms are in a triangle, see if instead you can bring them apart so that they're facing straight forward. And this will really work on the opening of the shoulders here more. And so see if you can hold that while we come to this forearm plank. So send one leg back and then the other. Good, I just want you to hold this here, right? So all those goodies, right? Belly in, back of the low back is nice and long. Good. Your head is in line with your spine. Every time you exhale, you pull all of that into center. Good, 2 more breaths here. Last one. Good, lower to your knees and then lower your belly down or lower your hips down so that you're getting set up for your single leg kick. So the legs are staying close together. See if you can keep those arms parallel with each other. Slide the shoulders down. Pull the belly up. Good. We start to flex through that right ankle as we kick, kick, point. Good. Kick, kick, reach, kick, kick. Good. So the more you stay engaged in that front body, the less you will sink down towards the floor. So stay lifted up. Kick, kick, reach. That's it. We have 3. Last 2. Last one. You got this. Good. Lower down. All right. Double leg kicks. Go ahead and bring your right cheek to the mat. Hands behind your back. Good. Legs together. Good. Belly in. Press the hips down. We kick, kick, kick. Good. Reach. Extend. Lower. Kick, kick, kick. Good. Lift. Reach. And lower. Kick, kick, kick. You got it. Lift, reach. Lower. Good. Lower. One more each side. Beautiful expansion in that front body. Good. Kick, kick, kick. Good. Reach. And bring it down. All right. Come back up to those forearms. So we're getting set up back to that forearm plank to hold it. So if you can parallel those arms again, either come onto your knees or lift or start to tuck your toes under. Lift your body up into that plank. Good, shoulders down. Tucking the tailbone under, lifting through your core, engaging those glutes. Good, maybe start to rock forward and back here. Good, moving at the elbows, the shoulders, the ankles. Just a couple more. Last one. Good, drop the knees, widen the knees, sink back into your child's pose. Breathe into that back body, expand your back ribs, inhale. And exhale. Good, last breath in, inhale. Good, exhale, release. Good, so just sit on your heels as you stack your spine up to seated. All right, come to the front edge of your mat for seal. So this is our rolling exercise today. So feet are together, knees are apart. We dive the hands in between the legs and then wrap around to the front of the leg or the ankle. Now, if that again is not doable, just bring your hands to the outside of your shins here. That's perfectly fine. So while you're here, start to scoop the belly, shoulders down. Now, feet, your soles of your feet are reaching towards each other or connecting here. And we're gonna use the inner thighs, clap the feet 3 times. 3, 2, 1. Good, rock back, clap, 3, 2, 1. Up and hold, 3, 2, 1. Back, 3, 2, 1. Good, hold, 3, 2, 1. Back, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. You got it. Good. Good, you have 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Keep that chin tucked into the chest. Good, 3, 2, 1. Last one, 3, 2, 1. Good, 3, 2, 1. Good, lift up, balance, and hold. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Shoulders down, belly in. Good, and bring the feet to the mat. Go ahead and bring yourself back so your legs are straight. Good, sit up nice and tall, arms lifted, right? Hopefully already you feel like you can lift up higher with these long legs, right? Finding that lift, that length, and then you round, actually hinge forward first with that flat back, and then you round. Grab onto wherever you can to your feet. Let your head and your neck go. This time, don't worry about keeping it in line, just let it release. Good. Now stack the spine back up. Go ahead and face forward. You're going to keep one leg out to the side and bring the other leg in. Sitting up tall here. And I want you to take your same arm as the leg that's extended. You're going to lean over, press that arm into your leg as you bring the other arm up for this side stretch here. So use that leverage of your arm against the leg to help twist and press your chest a little bit more open and forward. Good, last breath. Good, now come up to seated again, twist towards that extended leg with that upper body, and then fold over. And then grab onto the outside of that leg with the opposite arm. And again, you use that leverage to help twist you farther over that leg. Feel that stretch here in the back of your lumbar spine. You might feel this in your lats as well. I'm definitely feeling it there too. Good, come back up to seated. And then face back center. We're gonna go ahead and switch sides. So we're going to start with that side opening stretch first. So again, take that arm, use it to press it into that leg, which is going to help twist you more open towards the front. Take the other arm, bring it up overhead. Doesn't matter how far you go over the head, right? You might be here. That's perfectly fine because wherever you are, you're still going to be feeling that stretch. Good, take one more breath. Good, come up to seated. Go ahead and turn towards that extended leg with the upper body. And then start to lean forward and then grab to the outside of that foot with the opposite arm. Again, use that leverage to help you twist. Good, last breath. Good, come up to seated, twist back to center, and then go ahead and come to your butterfly stretch. So this will be your last stretch of today and of this whole series. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall. And then go ahead and lean forward. Again, hinging first, and then you'll find that round spine. Just use this time to let the head drop down and really just let everything go, right? This is the time where you should be very thankful and grateful for your body and how it moves and what you can do and how you can feel if you move your body in a certain way. So you should be so proud and grateful for what you've done for yourself. And just hopefully you're starting to feel that deeper connection. Go ahead and start to stack your spine up here. And just come into whatever your comfortable seat is, cross-legged or maybe on your knees. And just bring your arms down to rest nice and gently on your legs. And just have your spine growing nice and tall here through the crown of your head. And again, just think about how you feel now compared to how you felt on day one. Just 30 days. That consistency can really make all the difference. So if you stuck with it, I'm so proud of you. I'm so grateful. And I have enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it immensely. I hope you guys have too. This has actually been a great reset for myself. It's really important, even as someone who moves regularly and teaches and does Pilates, to reset my own center, right? So sometimes we can get stuck into old habits and old patterns again, and it's good to just come back to the basics, come back to those principles, and really reset that foundation. So I'm going to link to 2 other series that I've done. I'm going to link to my most recent series, which is a 10-day series called The Mountains Are Calling. This is a progressive series where we start at a beginner level and progress up to an intermediate level throughout the series, and we build on the concepts from the day before. And this one here, I'm going to link to a 14-day series, which focuses on a different area of the body each day. And then we also bring it back together with kind of that full body as well throughout the series too. So I think you would enjoy either one of those. Otherwise, I will continue to be posting YouTube videos here. So I hope that you will continue to join me on the mat. So until then, stay well and stay safe.